Me again. Guys, is there still a very possible chance that we could save Warner Brothers? I well, it's kind of well, might be a little bit tricky. I mean, Warner Brothers has been going through a lot of rough things since late 2022. Ever since David Zaslav became the CEO of Warner Brothers. The reason why I'm making this video is because I really, really hope there's a chance for Warner Brothers to get their act together. I mean, sure, Beetlejuice is already being shown in theaters today, even though I'm going to be seeing it tomorrow with my mom and some friends. But that's besides the point. That's one example of Warner Brothers sort of trying to get their act together. Of course, there is some Multiverses. The video game is got revived again, and I know there's a comic book series based on the video games. So it kind of proves that Warner Brothers is still trying to get their act together. Heck, I already made a few videos about a couple of upcoming Scooby-Doo projects. Netflix producing a live-action series, Go-Go Mystery Machine, and Scooby-Doo Gremlins Get Away. Even though technically JB and Millie pointed that out first. But still, at least it proves that Warner Brothers is getting their act together. But probably not a lot. I just hope I just really hope that Warner Brothers will get their act together and fire David Zaslav. Because this really has a lot of people, including myself, very concerned about the studio. Heck, Dave Lee Down Under just made a video yesterday discussing all the various Looney Tunes TV and movie projects that got shelved, cancelled, or wasn't completed. Okay, to be fair, that's a little bit redundant, because all three of those can probably mean the same thing anyway. But anyways, that's also another example of what I'm talking about. And Dave Lee Down Under did go through a rabbit hole, no pun intended, to discuss all the cancelled / deleted Looney Tunes projects. Even though technically Spy Jam and Looney Tunes Laugh Riot did get reworked into Looney Tunes Back in Action and the Looney Tunes Show. So I guess not all these certain ideas went to waste. At least Warner Brothers tried to put them to good use. And this was back in the early 2000s, early 2010s or something. But that's for a different type of video. But that's for a whole other reason, guys. But at least you guys know what on earth I'm talking about. It's just a sad reality we live in. I mean, sure, I know that other studios might not have that bad of luck. Okay, to be fair, maybe Disney might have some rough spots, but that's besides the point. We really need Warner Brothers to be saved for good. Because I already made a few videos about a movie idea called When Warners Unite, which you guys can totally check out. Because when I made those When Warners Unite videos a couple of weeks ago, a lot of you guys really seem to like the idea of having so many different WB characters, maybe not all of them, but maybe some of them, uniting together to take down the evil David Zaslav. And in that video, I also pointed out how it was kind of funny that Space Jam 2 New Legacy predicted the future for Warner Brothers. But I already talked about that in that video, so I won't do any repeats. So yeah, I really hope there's a chance for Warner Brothers to get their act together. And if they ever do, I hope that means that they'll be able to release all the projects that got shelved. Batgirl, Scoob Holiday Haunt, Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Pups, Scooby-Doo and the Haunted High Rise, Coyote versus Acme, Bye Bye Bunny. What else is there? I guess that those are the only ones I can think of right now. Oh, and Tuned Out, which I guess that was supposed to be like an HBO Max series. And I guess that's it, I think. But I really hope... But anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. So Warner Brothers could... if Warner Brothers does get their act together, they should release those TV and movie projects I just mentioned. Fire David Zaslav, and maybe they might have saw my When Warners Unite videos. I might have gotten some ideas on making it into like a documentary / satire movie. Cause trust me, that's still a good idea. But I'm glad that we get to see Beetlejuice make his comeback again and on the big screen. And yes, I know that the day the Earth blew up, a Looney Tunes movie is still being shown in other parts of the world. Fingers crossed if it gets a United States of America release. So I guess you just... Oh, sorry about that. That was just a ruler that fell off the floor. But anyways, at least those movies I just mentioned technically counts as Warner Brothers getting their act together. I know maybe to you guys it might not be the case, but it might as well, you know. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and please, let's save Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers needs to be saved for good. I mean it. I really, really mean it. Warner Brothers needs to be saved for good and fire David Zaslav. Because this mayhem has been going around, has been happening since late 2022. I still hope there's a chance for David Zaslav to finally be fired from CEO. I just hope he does. I'm sorry if I got nothing else to say, but it really makes me mad that he keeps ruining the studio. I mean, I understand that maybe not every Warner Bros. Show and movie has to be 100% perfect, but still, that doesn't mean that David Zaslav should cancel a lot of recent TV and movie projects that Warner Bros. Has made. Because I know that the people who worked on those movies and shows worked their butts off to make them perfect. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. And thanks for hearing me out. It proves that Warner Bros. Still needs to be saved for good. And don't you forget it. I mean it. I really do.